Hey guys, Dark World Player here. I decided to speed this clip up a little bit because it lasted for about a good 16 minutes. So it's about 10:30 or something like that. I would say around that. Pretty much, I started out with a pretty good hand. Activated Terraforming, brought Gear Town to the hand, and I was just like, all right, good start, good start. It's gonna be 2 Ancient Gears out right now. But I decided to actually trade and see what I'd hit. I'm putting new stuff into my deck, and I'm trying to just work around with it, see how I like it. And this was the best idea. Since I got a Dark Bribe, I didn't worry about Dark Hole, so I just whipped out 2 Ancient Gears, and there we go. Activated the Necro Valley, set the skill range, set Dark Bribe, ended turn, and what does he do? He quits. He just quit. And I was like, oh, okay. So I quit, started a new game. This is where it took a little bit, but since I sped it up, it took about 2 minutes, I think, maybe 2, maybe not even that. But I've come to find out that I'm facing Resonators. I was like, yay, Resonators, how fun. Resonators are a pretty fun deck, I guess, to play. Oh, I mean, you just sync like crazy, obviously, that's the main point. And I was trying to get into another game, trying to make this thing as quick as hell for you guys, but I really couldn't find a way, so I just kept searching out. Just kept open, so I finally got someone. Alright. So that only took about a minute or so. And I looked at it 4 times, I don't know why. Anyway, I started out with an okay hand, not as great as I did last time, but it's whatever. Didn't know what he was having yet, so I set my Epidemic, set my Torrential, set my Dark Bribe. Then I go to just let him have it. Let him go ahead, do what he wants to do. Oh, and the people who don't know, Gear Town, I'm just going to do this every time I play. I'm always going to give one new thing for you guys to know is Mystical completely gives Gear Town a miss. Gear Town doesn't get its effect if you Mystical it. So if your opponent Mysticals it and he doesn't know that, take advantage of it. Alright, do that. Because some people, they don't get that, and I think it's funny. Anyway, this dude pulls freaking Heavy Storm to his hand, so I'm like, alright, I'm going to have to freaking activate my freaking Dark Bribe. It's whatever. Activating Dark Bribe, he draws another one. Alright, so I'm feeling like I'm having an ass start. I'm just like, oh god, he's going to whip out something, and I just decided to Torrential him when he flip summoned. So I Torrential him, and that's a Resonator right there. It's a level 3-star Resonator. It would have been really, really gay if I had to battle it. Anyway, it goes to my turn now. He brings Tricky to his hand accidentally. I didn't catch it. I really wasn't paying attention. I was like, okay, whatever. I just went to my next turn. And then I'm not even paying attention. He's just doing what he's doing. And he finds out he brings a certain card to his hand. And I bring out my Cyber End Dragon. I wasn't paying attention though. I was like, whatever. Let him do it, whatever he wants to do. So he brings Modern Captain. Alright, whatever. I attack direct. Finds out that he has this card, whatever, where he pays 1,000 life points during each end phase, and I cannot attack, really. That's the main thing about it. And I thought it was both end phases. That would have been a whole lot better, but it's not. So it's his turn. This is where I chain with my Epidemic, because I believe it's either this turn or it's next turn he blows up my card. I don't know, I was so out of it, I just didn't know what was going on. So he activates these cards. So he's gonna bring one Resonator to his hand. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And I'm just reading through him like he's going to pop my Cyber End, so why not? I just activate Safe Zone. Put it on Malefic. I wasn't thinking about it. I just wasn't thinking worse shit. And then I realized he can just pop Necro Valley, but it's too late. I can't go back. I realized that after I activated it and typed it in, and I was like, shit. So he's going to go ahead and activate the effect whenever he sinks, which he does really soon here. Does that effect of that, brings out that. Then he goes for whatever. It's like, okay, whatever. Still waiting. So waiting 24. Modern Captain. Probably, I don't even know. I wasn't really paying attention at all. He could have cheated up the ass. I would have never known. And then I'm thinking about how to chain this, and this was actually one of the best chains of my lifetime right here. So I'm thinking whether or not pretty much to chain or not, and whether or not he'll go for it or not. Because I'm not sure if you can do that. I'm pretty sure you can, but some people don't always agree. Some people do. So I chain with Eradicator Epidemic. I pick spells. And there goes all, and like, this was such a good freaking call. If I called traps, I would hate myself. But I called spells. His whole hand and his freaking backfield. So now he loses four, I think it's 3 of them, yeah, he loses 3 spells, he has Tengu, and then Resonator Destruction goes. He didn't know that destroys cards you control, so it's whatever. So I'm just like, alright, you gonna take your time there, big boy? Just waiting for him to do this. It doesn't say, it just says it destroys ones you control. That's all it has to say. H&R Block. Never settle for less. My contacts are so annoying. They're itchy, dry, and uncomfortable. I can't wait to take them out. So I had to copy and paste this just so he doesn't have to go all nuclear on me. It's whatever's. And then pretty much I have nothing really. I really hit a dead hand, like really bad here. Like this is actually a really, really bad hand for me. So he's going to be swinging the 24. Whenever he swings, I don't know, this is a freaking 150%, he still hasn't swung, so, man, I must have been sitting there for a while. Still waiting for him to swing. Still waiting for him to swing. When I actually hit what I need, I do well. I did it well. But this is the funniest part right here. Alright, get terraforming, awesome. I'm like, yes, thank you God, I got this game in the bag now. So bring Gear Town in the hand. What do? I activate Heavy Storm first. I activate it first, yeah. I'm totally out of it right now, I just activate it. And I go ahead and say misclick. So I just did that, misclicked it, heavy stormed it. And for one, it's when you chain with mystical is when Gear Town is negated. When Gear Town's thing is like undone, like you can't do it. If you mystical it like from your hand or something, like you use mystical from your hand, then yeah, that's good. But as like a chain to it, yeah, that makes it miss the timing. So now we're just playing cat and mouse. Right now, he's just doing all this little put back to hand and shit and all that stuff. He's just gonna keep setting monsters. High normal, swing 16 on him, swing 3k direct. 3k down to his face down because I knew it wasn't gonna be destroyed by battle, so it's his turn. That slowed the game down a little bit more. And then he brings out Tengu. Tengu beats over. Okay, I guess 1,000, whatever. Alright. Attack again over. He loses the whole 13. Watch the hell out. I was playing a little bit today and I wasn't recording really. And I'm just trying to get as many videos up as YouTube as I can right now so you guys can all watch them and stuff. And also I'm trying to get some videos of me at a regionals or something, you know, just for you guys. Or someone else at a regionals. It doesn't have to be me. And I wasn't paying attention. I completely forgot about Eradicator Epidemic. I was like so out of it right now. I'm out of it right now. I'm tired as hell. So I swing 3k on the Reborn Tengu. Tengu gets popped, brings out another Tengu in my turn. Thank God he's not hitting any sinks or he'd be running right for my ass right now. So, there's my turn. Alright, it's like this. I'm not going to summon Stardust because I can't. So, I use him for draw power. This is where I always hit this, guys. I always hit this. Royal Tribute or Terraforming or something. I'm not running Mystical in this deck, obviously you guys can tell. I'm just messing around with this deck. Activate Royal Tribute, get rid of his Tricky that I know he has back there. I battle phase it, 3k onto him in my turn. Okay, I'm pretty much feeling pretty positive here. Like, alright, Terraforming. I terraform Gear Town. Not going to activate Gear Town, just going to leave it in my hand. If he wants to destroy it up, he can destroy it up if he wants to. Swing another 3k on the dude, his turn. Alright, he activates Dark Hole, I believe. I can't remember. No, never mind. Thought he did. Swing 3k on him. End turn. Alright. And then he discards. Brings out Trick. Okay, I can't do anything really, so I just bring out my next card. Okay. Activates Guild Ring. Pay the 1,000. View out. Banish. Burn out. Like, well, damn. Goes to grave. Alright, you gotta swing 3K on the face up. And that's pretty much his game right here. But, because I activate Safe Sense, save my ass. Next turn. Can't do anything set in turn. He thought it was game because when you have Safe Sense equipped, you can't attack directly, so I had to wait till my next turn to get out like another monster or something. I never did. But I do here, and it games. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please rate, subscribe, and leave a comment below. If you guys have any ideas on new decks, that'd be great. Alright, peace guys. Hope you had a good time.